this is a test. This is the second time I'm recording this because I think the first one didn't go through. This is my first watch of Manchester by the Sea. Of course, I'm drunk, and I'm going to explain my takeaway from the movie because I don't think the first recording went through, which is very unfortunate because I think it was very thought provoking. Okay, so it's a really good movie. I would recommend you to watch it. It's a bit long, however, I think if you are okay with that, that's fine. My takeaway from the movie, personally, I have been divorced, so I can relate with the character in that matter. However, I don't have kids. This is going to be completely spoilers, by the way. Um, it's really good at taking you in the main character's point of view and explaining everything, not in like a like historical point of view, as in like it takes you here, there, here, there, here, there. You know what I mean? Um, but it made me think about when I used to be married and the idea of interacting with my ex-wife. Personally, you might take it differently because everyone is different. Um, but to me, I was like, wow, if I, this is when I was watching the movie, when if I ever interacted with my ex-wife again, would it be like this? Who knows? Would I react like that as the main character does? Who knows? Maybe. I don't know. I really hope to not ever interact with my ex-wife again, but I don't know what happened. But it's really good at solidifying you in the main character's point of view, and it really plays through his whole um, like point of view. You see a lot of the things he thinks about when he thinks about returning back to his hometown. You know, when you leave to a place for so long and you come back, you associate a place with the memories of what happened there, and that's kind of like the story. And if you associate a lot of stuff that happens in your past, you can't move past it because you leave the place. In the movie, by the way, spoilers, he goes to Boston. He's from Manchester. I would assume, and a lot of the trauma that associates like the character is from Manchester. That's why he leaves Manchester to go to Boston, but then he has to move back to Manchester, which he associates a lot of trauma from. So if you associate a lot of trauma with one area and run away from it, and you never confront it. Um, I think it's about, if you're gonna confront your past, which is very important. You can never run away from it. You always have to confront it because how are you going to move on? How are you going to live in the present or think about the future if you're always thinking and stuck in the past? Anyway, it's a good movie. I would recommend to watch it. Good movie.